Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 DrumLab Taipei， 我是韦恩。在这个社群时代，注意力已经成为我们最重要的资源之一。能掌握大众的眼光，就代表具备持续的影响力。当然，这对于现代的职业鼓手也是全新的一个课题。今天与我们聊聊的人，与过往我们合作过的鼓手截然不同。除了扎实的演奏能力，他更以社群为出发点，年仅21岁，在 Instagram 上面有35万追踪者，有着强大的影响力，并成为 Dixon 新时代的代言人之一。他是 Mya Cymbaluk。究竟他的内容有什么样的魅力，让大家不断想要滑下去呢？
Yeah, how's life in Kenya?
Oh, amazing.
I saw your Instagram, like you play everywhere.
Yeah, it's been incredible to play in a lot of different places. My dream is to take my drum set everywhere.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to take it to space.
Yeah.
That's the end goal, maybe.
That's the end goal.
Yeah.
We probably can achieve that in this era.
Yeah, in this era, we'll get there. We'll get there for sure.
How's your trip in Taiwan? Everything good?
It's been amazing. Dixon team has been awesome, just showing us around. And I've seen as far as the North Coast. We went kind of to Taichung in the middle.
So you play everywhere?
Oh, I played everywhere.
Already?
Yeah, and we take the drums everywhere. It's been awesome.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
they're
nice.
very organized. I love the
I think
Dixon
that's
team.
the like a dream to every drummer.
Oh,
Like,
to play outside and be in
everyone,
nature and meet so many people, it's been amazing.
Have you traveled to like other country to play drums?
It's I've traveled to other countries, not necessarily for the purpose of playing drums, but I think my lifestyle, where Mya goes, a drum kit follows. Like I always want to have a drum kit around. So as I mentioned, playing in Kenya, where I grew up, I would always like take drum lessons, got my first drum kit there, and then started playing my drums outside when the pandemic happened. Because I would play in my garage, but I wanted to be outdoors just because I was always at home inside during COVID.
Yeah.
And then my family moved to Greece, and the story with kind of the Dixon drum set is I had to play in an apartment building. And so when I played, the neighbors called the cops on me.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They said,
in the city,
you cannot do this in the apartment, it's too loud. So I thought, oh, where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna play?
Yeah.
So I carried my drums down to a park and set up there, and I thought, it's a little risky because the people who want to just enjoy
still some people
who will get mad because unfortunately drums is a very loud instrument. It is. As the drummer, when you're playing, you don't care, but when you hear someone else playing,
it's a noise.
It can be frustrating.
Yes.
So I set up in the park, fingers crossed, no one's gonna be upset with me, and people enjoyed it. So
that's nice.
I started making videos where strangers would come up to me and say, "What are you doing? Why are you here?"
Yeah.
And I'd say, "Can I teach you?" 15 minutes. Give me 15 minutes, I'll have you playing a beat by the end of the 15 minutes.
Wow.
And so some people are like, no, don't want to. Some people are like, okay, I'll try it. And then I'm recording and put it online. People loved it. So
that's really interesting.
Yeah, and then I moved back to Canada for school, for university. And that's when I got in touch with Sam the man, Sam Chen. He sent me a little rumor drum kit. So again, very small, very portable kit. And I played that in my university, also outdoors. But as you know, Canadian weather.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I took it everywhere, but then winter hit. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Canada winter's like 6 months long.
Yeah.
So I had to play inside, but because the kit was so small, I could set it up anywhere in my house. So I would take it into my living room, wherever, and then meet with other people. And they're like, I would say, can you come pick me up? And they'd say, I don't know if we can fit the drums in the car. And I said, don't worry. It's a little rumor. It'll fit in the back.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing to get to go to different places, not necessarily to drum, but I just take my drums wherever I go because I love it.
That's nice. I'm curious, like in the beginning you say that you're in Kenya and you have took some drum lessons. So what would it be like the most important musical influence on you? I had some really great teachers when I started learning drums, and I think your teachers can make or break just your experience with an instrument. Because my first teacher, I had some difficulty with. He would be frustrated with me if I didn't practice enough, which is fair as a teacher. Now that I'm a teacher, as a teacher,
I totally
understand.
But I think I felt like this frustration because, maybe I don't have time to practice or, and he would get mad at me. But then my following two teachers, my second teacher is actually a female. And that was really powerful for me because I saw and could look up to someone like myself and go, oh, okay, there's some really good female drummers who are, in the industry. So that was super fun.
And she gave me a really good base. She was Kenyan, of kind of the African, like the rhythm, like the
oh, that's nice.
So she gave me that foundation, and then a lot of what I've learned from there has been built on that.
Yeah, expand from that base.
Exactly. Yeah. So that, I would say, she was one of my greatest influences. Nikio was her name.
Nikio. We must research for that.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll find her.
Like
I don't know.
Gym, like a Afro-Cuban gym.
Yeah. Yeah, she was kind of that first layer. If we go all the way back to the beginning, like my dad played drums.
Oh,
and he had a drum set in the basement when I was growing up. That was my first experience with it. As far back, I can't even remember. Like I think it was like 4 or 5. He had me sitting behind the kit learning to, do that starting 4/4.
Yeah. Sometimes it's about the environment. Create
absolutely.
a friendly, music-friendly environment around the house. Then people enjoy it, and we start playing.
Yeah, and I was talking to someone about that, because if you force like a kid into music, they may become very good at it, but they don't necessarily have a passion for it. So I know I have a lot of friends who are really good at piano, but they kind of despise it.
Yeah. In Asia, it's the thing. Yeah, people, parents push the kids to, you have to do this all the time. Then sometimes it's negative.
Yeah. Even though you're really good, you just don't have the love for the instrument because you didn't choose it, I guess. You were it was pushed on you. But there's a balance, right? Yeah. Because you need to be exposed to it. But
there's a balance thing. Okay, so what would be the biggest challenge in your musical journey? Because it seems to be very
no,
smooth.
There's been
so I'm very curious.
I think finding the time to really sit down and practice is difficult for me in my stage of life I'm in right now.
Lifestyle?
Yes, because when I do get out and I play drums, a lot of the time I want to be recording because I have a limited time to play. So I want to be filming, doing things with other musicians.
Very busy on internet.
Very busy online.
You gotta keep it posted.
Exactly. You gotta keep watering the plant, right? So if I just sit down and play for 2 hours of just practice, then that's 2 hours of free time that I had that I didn't put towards recording. Yeah. But I think I'm finding a challenge there because I'm also full-time in university right now. I was working a job, and then I'm trying to find time to record for Instagram, YouTube, material. TikTok, and then also practice. You have to be getting better, right? You can't just stay stagnant. So I think I found along my journey certain pockets of time where I feel like I'm in a rut, where I'm not growing as a musician, and it's always important to continue growing. So I think now, heading into this next season, I'm gonna make a point of setting aside practice time, where you learn, you sit with something and you just repetition.
Yes. You set up the schedule and you stick to it.
It's so important. Important.
Even Greg's still learning something new.
I know. Right?
He talks about de-la beat, everything.
There's so much cool stuff to learn with every instrument. So you never want to just be in a place where you're not growing anymore. Always picking up something new.
If you could go back to your beginning, what would it be the piece of advice you would give to yourself?
I don't know if there's much I would change, because never could I picture myself here. Maybe what I would tell what I would tell my past, right? I would tell my past, I would say... I would say...
The kids, my
little baby Mya.
Yeah, little baby Mya.
Well, I can remember my first drum performance in front of a live audience, and going onto the stage, my hands were shaking, and I was like, I don't know.
Everyone does that.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I want to do this. Maybe this isn't for me, and I think it made me fear playing the drums for a live audience. But I think I would tell myself, learning an instrument and growing in your instrument opens up just this door of opportunity that you could have never anticipated. To picture myself here now, and I'm in Taiwan.
1,000 miles.
I could have never predicted this for myself, that I would grow an audience online, and that I could continue playing drums and maybe potentially make a future career out of it. So I guess what I would say is, if I was passionate about it, which I would say keep being passionate about it, stick to it, because the window of opportunity that opens up when you just do your best at something and push to grow in something is incredible. It's phenomenal. Like, yeah, so many connections with incredible people like Greg, but also just musicians in my city who, if I wouldn't play drums, our paths would have never crossed, right? It opens this door to meeting people
interact.
Yeah, in different spaces. Like, I jam with this bass player. He's 45 and works for totally different company. I'm a university student, totally different stage and era of life. But because he is amazing at bass and I love to play drums, there's a connection there, right? When else would you ever have that cross connection? So I would say keep going, little Mya, because
keep going.
That window,
be open-minded.
Massive people that you open the door to meeting with and interacting with. I'm sitting with Bruce Wayne. Like
you would. My honor. Come on, my honor.
My honor. It would, those things would never have happened. So
that's true.
I would just encourage myself, keep going. It's so worth it.
Keep growing.
It's so worth it.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Well, Wayne, Bruce Wayne. Been a pleasure.
常说音乐真的就像是语言，是一种超越国界的存在。因为我们都热爱这个乐器，原本没有共同点的两个人可以坐下来分享彼此对于爵士鼓、对于音乐的想法以及热情，这真的是非常可贵的。而你觉得爵士鼓在你的生命之中是什么样的存在呢？下面留言跟我们分享。这里是DrumLab Taipei，我是韦恩，我们下次见。